You know what's crazy? 7th gen video games like PS3 and 360 are so barren and empty by today's standards, and going back to them now is just like a little bit jarring. This is Talking Games and Touching Grass Inside Edition. I'm playing back through the original Mass Effect right now, which I'm doing live on stream, so if you see me live, hit the live, come join me. I could still be playing it. Who knows when you're seeing this? And I'm playing the remaster, and it looks really good. It did a great job updating the textures, and the Citadel looks dope, but also it is super barren. And that was just kind of a thing on the 7th gen. We had evolved the technology enough to make games like look good, but we didn't have the technology to fill the space with a bunch of stuff. Like, we just didn't have the capabilities of filling the environments with a bunch of props yet. And obviously there's games that have exceptions to this, but for the most part, you would go into the room and there'd be like a chair and a desk, and that's like it. You go into a room and there's like a guy and a desk and maybe like a plant, and you're like, what is this room? He's like, this is the embassy. I see your homeworld must not be very wealthy, as there are no furnishings in this embassy. And it's just like, now we're spoiled with games having so much detail on them, so that when you return to these 7th gen games and there's just like nothing in any room, you're like, oh, this feels unfinished. But it's not. That's just all we could manage at the time. There's not like a thesis to this video. It was just a thing I noticed and I wanted to point it out. Anyway, let me know what you think of something in the comments. If I'm live, hit the live and come join me. And if you haven't already, give me a follow. And as always, go touch some grass.